with the mask on. So when I'm popped out downtown in the trenches and my mask off, people walk right past me. On everything, bro. I be laughing because I be like, damn, they said I can't come to the hood. And these motherfuckers walking right past me, bro. Like, either they ain't see me or they seen me and, you know, just ain't said shit. But it be like that, though, man. Element of surprise, man. I play chess. I always play chess. Ever since my daddy taught us how to play chess. You know what I'm talking about? I was cold at it. And once I became cold at it, I just snatch pieces now. You know what I'm talking about? I don't even think about it. Nigga be thinking and sitting there, all that shit. I know what's the next move, man. I just be ready for it. My teacher always told me this when I was in like 3rd grade, bro. She said, if you fail to plan, then plan to fail. And ever since she told me that, that shit been in my head on there. I'm planning everything I do. Everything I'm do come with a plan. You hear me? Because I don't want to fail. Like, shit, I've been failing all this time. I'm glad God blessed me with this opportunity and like the YouTube and all that shit, bro. I ain't got to be robbing nobody. I ain't got to commit no crimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So that's at least one person out the way.
Man, I'm sure you probably like influencing a lot of other people, especially like on the come up that may be going through something similar to what you already made it up out of, to kind of take a similar approach, bro. And it's a legal route.
This is a legal route. I be encouraging everybody to do it.
You be dropping gems too.
Or I be trying to help people and then, you know, you help them, they stab you in your back and then they wonder why people don't help. Like, it ain't no Chicago thing with me. Just because you from Chicago, I'm supposed to help you. Like, it don't work that way. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I will help you because you from Chicago. You know what I'm talking about? But then I'll be helping the whole Chicago if it go off that. Anybody who asks me for help, I help. I got to help because they from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Study helping me get to the top. You know, people... You know, I like to help people, though, bro. I always promise myself, bro. Since I always been an underdog in the streets, I know a lot of niggas, they ain't expect this. They thought I was going to probably be dead because somebody killed me from robbing people or something like that. The last laugh. You know what I'm talking about? I don't worry about no drama, nobody killing me or nothing. I don't worry about that shit. Because I be ready. I be ready at all times, bro. Like, I just be ready for it. Whatever await me. I stay, and then the rule to survive is never go in the same places your opponents go. You know what I'm talking about? So I don't go nowhere that I know all the niggas going from this store and this store and this store. I don't go there. Everything online, man. Why I'm gonna go to the store? I don't even gotta go to Walmart, none of that no more. You ain't gotta go nowhere. That shit comes straight to your house, man. It's called Postmate. On everything, bro. I ain't gotta do nothing, bro. But let them crash out who threaten me.
Yeah.
Let your ass crash out, and then I'm gonna pop out.
Do you, since you started doing YouTube, considering you already had a past like being in the streets, do you receive a lot of threats? Because you touch on, you know, people from different gangs and different sides of Chicago, so on and so forth, and you not really like nice about it or trying to sugarcoat nothing or be friends. Like, you real raw and uncut. And it's comical to a certain extent as well, but I'm sure a lot of people appreciate it, bro, versus like handling it with kid gloves. But at the same time, the people you talking about, or they people, they family, so on and so forth, may take it a different ways. And you just reporting the news, has that got you into some interesting situations?
Nah, cause like I be real with people. You f up, I report, and I'm just like the news. Do you go outside when the news recording that somebody just got killed? Do you run up on their cameraman and tell them to get the f off the block? Like, can you stop the news from coming on at 9 o'clock? Only thing you could do is either you watch it or you don't, right? So that's what I expect out of them, bro. Like, I ain't in no gang. I ain't in none of that. You know what I'm talking about? I got shot 2015, bro. When I got released from jail, I got shot. I was in the wheelchair and all that shit, bro. And I ain't in no gang no more, bro. A gang ain't never did nothing for me. I've been to jail multiple times. Bonds probably $300. Ain't no nigga come get you. Oh, man, you should have told. I wish you would have called me, man. That's what they say when you get out. When you finally get out after you set in that bitch for trespassing or it could be bullshit, bro. Everybody could have did something for you. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, man, you should have called me. I had that shit. You know, that's always an excuse, man. That's why I be telling the kids, man, your mind is your nine. Get out of the gang. All that shit, man, because it's like motherfuckers be like, ain't nobody gonna help you in the end, bro. Ain't nobody gonna help you do shit but carry your casket, man. I'm telling you. That's all they gonna do. Play like they was your homie and carry your shit to the grave, bro. Cause I don't know too many niggas, man. Once you go to jail, and especially for a long time, that's gonna be that, bro.
Man, do you feel like to a certain extent you were lied to, or you were misguided by joining the gang, or at the time was it more, like you said, more structure, more of a family atmosphere?
See, at the time, this the problem where I got with the gangs. I'm gonna tell you the problem where I got with the gangs, and I'm gonna answer that first though. When I was coming up, it was like, I'm BD, but my friends, I was going to school with people from Doolittle, from the IDB Wells. I was going to Douglas Elementary School with people off State Street, the Prairie Courts, the Ickies. You know, you had people from everywhere. So when I go to some block and then they be like, oh man, they can't be over here. They from, nah, bro. Like, I'm one of them niggas. Like, nah, bro, this is my friend. If they gotta go, I'm going. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it ain't like that now. Niggas will tell their friends stand across the street, I'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't play that type of shit. But the reason why that I disagree with the gangs a lot now, I got older and wiser and all that shit. Like, come on, man. Niggas that made millions of dollars off all this shit, drugs and everything. Ain't nobody thought about no 401k plan. Like, for real. Ain't nobody thought about putting that. This is an organization, right? I mean, let's be real. That's what they call it, right?
Yeah.
So this shit's supposed to be at least paying for people insurance or something. Yeah. Like, niggas in the gang, I know niggas grown as hell, still 40, 45 years old. On BD on that. Broke as hell, though. Come on, man. Like, you finna be claiming this shit for the rest of your life, not me. Not me. I got blessed. Ever since I've been on my own and none of that shit. Like, I don't need my block. The block that I'm from, I don't need them. I don't need them on no street to get on no internet for me or none of that. On everything, I can handle my own shit. They know. They know on everything. Cause if you miss that Denzel hit like on Training Day, your ass is grass on everything. That's all I can tell you. Yeah, everybody know that with me. Like, I don't start none of that, bro. But you know, I was in the trenches, so you know, I know shit. You know what I'm talking about. I done learned and I done got taught. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't lose it because I got on YouTube. I lost it because I chose to. I chose to get rid of that shit. I ain't lose nothing. Nothing that I know. Like, anybody could chase somebody down. I don't know where they get that goofy shit from. Oh, you a goofy. What it takes for a motherfucker slide back the door and hop out and chase you? Like, what makes me a goofy? You do that shit and I do it too? Like, come on, man. That's why I just stay out the way. Like, I stay out the way. Stay away from gangs. People will be talking about gangs. Like, you ain't gonna see it too much on my channel. That a person saying on some or on this or on that, bro. We wipe you. Or you can get the fuck on off my channel. Like, don't get on my channel gangbanging, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Unless you can show me a check that you made off it. Because that's promotion. When you saying on something. On this, on that, you promote.
That's deep, man. Man, you mentioned that after you got out of jail, out of prison, you got shot. Is that the incident in particular? Or it was a combination of things that kind of motivated you to kind of step away from the gangs?
No, I got shot before I went to prison. I went to prison still shot. I was in prison. Yeah, I got out. Look, me and T.Roy were cellies, bro. Me and T.Roy were cellies. They let me out. They let me out. I was on a probation violation. That's how I was in there with T.Roy. I was on a probation violation. That's when me and T.Roy were cellies in 15. From April to July. I got out July 9th. Me and T.Roy spent the New Year's, goddamn it, looking out the window at the fireworks and around the Cook County Jail, bro. On everything. We sitting there making dips and looking out the windows, bro. For the 4th of July on the 15th. So after I got out, I had got hit up, and then I went to jail on the probation shit. You know what I'm talking about? They had sent me to the joint. So I was in jail up too. I was in jail like still weak. That's why I wanted to get out the county too, because I was still weak.
Damn, you kind of more vulnerable.
Yeah, you more vulnerable. Like, you can't use your shit. Like, I wasn't at 100, but I ain't letting no nigga show like I was at 20 either. Like, I was still walking around that bitch like I was at 100 on everything, even though it's, you know, a nigga bump you. That shit really hurt on everything, but I wasn't letting it be known. Like, I ain't have on no bandages and none of that shit. Like, all that shit I took off.
Damn, well.
That's sympathy.
Man, I wanna get into the shoot. You just mentioned something. So you was locked up with Slutty, which is T.Roy's big brother, and you was locked up with T.Roy too. Man, what was that time like? Cause I don't heard like different like stories about T.Roy and how he was a savage, so on and so forth. Man, one of them people who really like kind of led the way and influenced like King Von, so on and so forth. But like you being in the cell with him outside of the streets, like what was that like, bro?
Oh man, I'd have been in the cell with him at my house. T.Roy slept on my couch, goddamn.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was that deep. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, we the same building. I lived there for 3 years. His auntie them stayed on the 7th. His other auntie them stayed on the 8th. They got a family member in every goddamn building on everything, bro. They the biggest family in O Block. So all Lil Zell money, O Block Los who own Duck Case, all them family, bro. All them family. All them family, bro. They family big as hell, bro. But, you know, like, I don't get into that. That's why it be hard for me, because niggas be like, oh, man, how they disrespect the Duck there? How they disrespecting them? I be trying to, I just ignore that shit, bro. Because, like, ain't nobody going to stop me from loving they family. And ain't nobody going to stop me from loving, you know what I'm talking about, Duck them. Ain't nobody going to stop it, bro. I'm just a real nigga, bro. Like, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I go around them. They don't look at me like I did nothing to T.Roy or something like that. Like
yeah, so they ain't never said like you playing both sides.
Hell no, it wasn't never no both sides. I always been the same thing I was on both sides. On there, I was BD over here and BD over there, and they knew where I was from. BD from Newtown. That's what they said. If I took something from somebody, BD from Newtown. They didn't say BD from Tuckerville or none of that shit. You know what I'm talking about? They didn't go to them and say, oh, you took something. No, they went to my guys and said that shit. So, you know, we was on both sides, bro. I got a friend who actually died on St. Lawrence in 2008. Before half of them was even claiming St. Lawrence. I got a friend. You know what I'm talking about? From Newtown, my homie. Got killed in the house. Somebody knocked on the door and shot him in his face. On everything, bro. Like, what? For real. Like, I got a lot of stories, bro. Like, before they was even over there. Before the war was on, before they was even over there, we been on St. Lawrence. Like I told you, when Newtown fell down, you got people from our buildings moved on Vernon, Eberhard, Rose, St. Lawrence, Champlain, all Newtown cribs. So we been over there. We been over there way before all of them. And we can go on O Block too. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Them the BDs. Every GD over there know, and Gyro City, them, they from Newtown. They know how to separate the situation, bro. Like, they don't look at us like we from O Block or none of that shit. They look at us on our, they from Newtown.
Yeah. Dang, bro. Dang, I didn't know that. You dropped some more history on us, bro. So you been plugged. So you witnessed the change.
Yeah, bro. It wasn't into it at first. That's why I be trying to get everybody to see. They wasn't into it, bro. That shit came in 2000, the end, like 2000, the damn near summer of 2010, bro. That's when shit got loose, bro. That's when shit got loose. Motherfuckers coming up to the gay shooting and all that type shit, bro. It wasn't none of that, bro. It wasn't none of that, bro. You was able to stand out in 09. In 09, 2010, a little bit of 11. Man, you could stay outside all night on King Drive, bro, like Crenshaw. And O Block was like Crenshaw. The party was just lit. From one end of O Block all the way to 66 end, bro. Music, all type of shit. Niggas, bitches everywhere, niggas everywhere. A party with no shooting, bro. On everything. O Block, bro, like live, bro. On some real shit, that bitch was live, bro. It was Parkway then. It wasn't O Block. Because OD was alive, but they call it O Block. That's why I say O Block. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't O Block then, bro. It wasn't OD was alive. So, in 09, 08, that bitch was live, bro. I'm talking about like a movie out there, bro.
That's crazy.
My homie them actually got the first song. Got the first video ever in O Block.
Who was that?
The Scud Gang. Prince Easy now. Teach Me How to Whoop.
Oh, yeah. Shout them out. Yeah, okay.
That was the first video, bro. Right in front of my building,
Shout out to them, man.
They was right in front of my building, 6358, T.Roy building. Prince Dre building. Prince Dre was my neighbor, right over me, bro. Yeah. Prince Dre stayed right over me, bro. Prince Dre, Bang, who else? Lil D-Ray, who was signed to Vaughn. D-Ray, she stayed on the 2nd floor. Who else? J Money Mama stayed on the 7th. T.Roy them, Zell Money them, all them stayed on the 7th floor. Who else? Man. Lil BJ them, Boss Top them, cause they stayed in 6356. Motherfucker, like that whole circle was legendary. Keita and them stayed right across my building. I could look out my window and see and look into Keita and them window, even though it's across, but it's straight ahead.
Is that the one they be like on Keita? They talking about her?
Yeah, I hate when they disrespect her, bro. She is an innocent girl, bro. Like anybody who disrespecting her, they all some fucking lames, bro. Like that shit crazy, bro. Like she a girl who died from like cardiac arrest, asthma attack.
Oh,
like,
she wasn't in the streets or
nothing.
nothing.
She wasn't in the streets or nothing. That's what I'm saying, bro. She was a college student. She was on her way to college. She was a track star, you know, and she person told her mama was fighting. It was like a little argument between some females. Wasn't nobody even fighting, bro. Like it was an argument, and it wasn't her mama. Her mama wasn't even involved in the shit. So somebody told her that her mama was fighting. She sprinted from the green line all the way to O Block and collapsed, bro.
She collapsed.
Yeah, on everything. That's how she died, bro. She didn't die from nobody gunshot. She didn't die from disrespecting nobody. When she died, bro, wasn't nobody dead from neither side. So to even go down there in history and then pull up and try to disrespect her, bro, that's lame as hell, bro. Like, that's lame as fuck. Like, for real. That's the lamest shit that I heard in the drill scene.
For real.
Yeah, disrespecting Keita. She was a nice ass girl too. Sweet, bro. Like, respectful, bro. Her mama and them, like, her mama raised them, like, respectful, bro. Like, for real.
Yeah, R.I.P. to her, man. I ain't know, bro. I know I done heard that name come up, though. Yeah. Unless it's more than one.
Nah, that's her.
Yeah,
that's her.
Hold on, is that who? FBG Duck?
Yeah, they always rapping about it, man.
In the Dead?
Yeah.
That's who he was talking about?
Yeah. I be hating that shit, though, bro. Like, I done had a conversation with Duck and them about that shit, like, with L.A. when they be saying it, like, we all from 39th, bro.
Yeah.
L.A. mama from 39th, your mama from 39th. On everything, bro. All us be around the same people. Go to the same parties, bro. But it was like they disrespecting us, bro.
Man, bro. Like, man, damn, I don't want to keep bouncing around, but, man, it was one story you was sharing about your encounter with Cdai. And you were saying that it was with L.A. Capone.
Yeah.
That I think he was going to approach you. I don't know what happened, man, but do you mind telling the story? And you said that, from what I understand, that LA kind of stopped it from anything getting out of hand, but when he left, that the dude circled back. But talk about that, bro? Like you on?
Oh yeah, this was 2011, bro. This 2011 on King Drive, bro. Summertime, bro. I was up there. You know, I used to trap up there on the weed and shit. You know, shout out my boy C Hood too.
Shout out to C Hood. He be on your channel, bro.
Yeah, C Hood. C Hood, that was my boy. I can't say too much. My boy still. Hey, C Hood, I ain't trying to get you. You know, but my boy know what he know, bro. But look, C Hood, bro, he had that bitch rolling. I ain't gonna even lie, and you know, everybody was telling C Hood like, man, don't trust Swipe, man. He gonna stick you up. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody, all the gang members. C Hood is tell y'all, bro. They been saying this shit about me, bro. Like, this one thing I ain't never had a problem because I was a stick-up kid. We're gonna get back to the thing, but I was a stick-up kid, so I always had a gun on me. So a motherfucker with a gun, and you know the police how the shit, motherfucker be like, this dude crazy as hell, bro. Police riding back and forth, and this nigga got a gun on him. You know, so I ain't never have to worry about that. But I was up there chilling and shit, trapping and shit. Hood had walked back to the crib, I think. Hood had went back to the crib and shit. And so I'm out there. So I see them in a car. First I see L.A., Cdai, all them in a car. They riding around. So L.A. had seen me and hopped out. He had hopped out. He was trying to get some weed for them, from me. Some free weed from them. Like, let me get a bag. Let me get a bag, Tail. You know. So I'm like, hold on. I'm like, hold on, L.A., I got you. He like, no, that's all right, we gone. So they jumped in the car. I guess they went to O Block or something right there. So Duck come off the green line like an hour later. No bullshit. Duck come off the green line. Cdai must have seen him from wherever he was. You know, the green line connected right there. So he could have been by Walgreens. He could have been by anything. I walked Duck down the block. Or somebody on 63rd told him. You know, people do that shit too. People standing on 63rd, wait to see a face up there, and then they'll call. Oh man, what's the name was up here? So I walked Duck back, me and Duck smoking and shit. And I go back up there. This motherfucker Cdai spin back up on me. He spin back on around on me, like come up on me. You just with Duck and ooh. You know what I'm talking about? Like shit like that, bro. So LA told him to be cool. Like, be cool, bro, with this big bro. You know what I'm talking about? He questioned me about Duck and shit. So they go off. They go off. And then this nigga come back. I'm standing like right by Rothschild's. If you from 63rd, you know it's always been a gap in that Rothschild's gate. It's always been a gap up in that where a motherfucker run straight through. On everything, bro. He came from the backside. The backside, it's like an alley you could come through. Once you get come out the curse chain, it's an alley that you come through and you can see through to Vernon. He came out that alley, popped out. Bow. I had on my headphones. When I get paid, my checks be looking like phone numbers. I was listening to Wiz Khalifa. I never forget that shit. Some told me to turn around. That motherfucker was at me. Boom! On everything. Hit the Pepsi truck. I got low. Ran all the way to, this is a real story. Ran to Eberhard. See my boy and them on the porch. See Brick, my boy Crazy. Duck was out there. A couple more motherfuckers out there. I load up the troops on everything. They just try to kill me. Who was that? That was you? Oh man, this little motherfucker retarded ass, cross-eyed ass. I was pissed the fuck off, bro. On everything. We went back up there. We go back up there. On my mama, bro. It was that day was hell. That day was like hell, bro. That day was hell, bro. On everything. That day was hell, bro. I'm glad ain't nobody died or nothing happened, bro. Like, for real, bro.
Did you see him when you went back up there?
Hell nah, they was gone, bro. We caught O-Block, but it wasn't them. It wasn't Cdai, the one who did the shit. Like, we caught some people, but I knew all of them.
Well, you didn't tell that part, though, about what happened. You just said that he turned back around after he left, and then he was like, I'll talk. But I was curious. I was like, I wonder what happened, man, when he came back.
That nigga came back to the cut. He blew at me.
Yeah. Did he have a reputation? Did you know who he was before that incident? Cdai?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. I ain't never had no encounters with him or none of that shit. LA had was just telling him like, nah, this. He's my block. Just like my big homie. You hear me?
Yeah.
Like I watched LA. Like when LA was a kid, bro, we was running around with 30s and shit. We been running around with sticks, like on the low end. Yeah. So he seeing me with him like damn, tell you, I always stay with this shit. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know how LA got into a gang. I don't know like the many places that he moved though, but you know, I ain't never expect LA name to be that big. Like just out like, damn, LA a rapper and like it just came fast. Like they grew up fast, bro. Yeah. Them kids they grew up fast than a motherfucker.
And he died young though. 17 years old. And I think that they were saying like people like, I know obviously he was linked to what like OTF, but wasn't it like other people like Meek Mill and different people reaching out to or something like that? Maybe I got it misunderstood. I
don't know. I don't think too many people. It ain't from the outside looking in. It don't look like they was trying to push LA. To me, it looked like they was. It looked like It looked like everybody was trying to get they was trying to get they shine on and shit. Even though you know LA was on fire, like. Sure. And he was around French Montana now. So at the time, they wasn't trying to help really, because he was just around them to take pictures, bro. So I ain't see that as helping, bro.
Well, he had his own like little swag too.
He had his own swag, and he took off. I remember Dada Creative I'm like, Dada, who video you cropping up? He's like, oh man, this new guy, this LA Capone for 600. I'm like, man, this my little motherfucking peoples. I call this people like, man, this nigga LA rapping. They like, hell yeah, he rap. But he been rapping, but I ain't know that he was like a rapper.
Was he rapping the same way though? Like street rapping? Like did he have like the street content when you knew he was rapping?
See, when I was hearing him rap, it was no beat. So it was just like he was just... It
wasn't drill.
Yeah, it was just going.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Nah, for sure, man. Yeah, R.I.P. to him too, bro. Do you remember where you were when you heard the news about him passing away?
Actually, shit, my big brother on Zach TV. My big brother owned the Zach TV when they was in the alley with L.A. Capone.
That's your big brother?
Yeah, that's my big brother. My big brother back there. When they talking about with L.A. Capone.
About the 50 cent cake and all? That's what you talking
about? L.A. Capone, Zach TV, L.A. Capone uncle was in the alley. My brother.
Okay. You talking about something.
And then my other homie, they was in the alley they was on the Zach TV though. Zach TV was in the alley doing L.A. Death Site or something like that.
Oh, I don't think I saw that.
Yeah, he was showing in the shit, yeah.
I thought you was talking about that infamous, that LA, not infamous, but the the one that people always like to play.
Oh, the 50 Cent cake?
Yeah,
that's their favorite line, man.
Yeah. But nah, okay. Nah, that's crazy, bro. Man, getting back to your videos, man, and the audio. It's a video on your channel. It's like a short. It got over 1 million views, and it shows you getting out of a car. It don't show who you talking to, but apparently somebody was staring at y'all or something like that, and they said something to you about wearing your mask, and you kind of told them like, hey, bro, I'm gonna wear my mask, man. You just be worried about the little youngsters in your area. But can you break down like what was going on in that video? What happened before you started recording? During the video and after you stopped the camera, bro.
Hey, I'm glad you said that, man, because a lot of people was on there like, oh, man, he threw Ray and them under the bus. I'm like, man, Ray and them ain't no motherfucker. Who is to throw under the bus? Anybody could be Ray.
Right.
Ray is a motherfucker who out there doing frivolous shit, like doing just thing and ain't getting paid or none of that. He ain't paying no bills. That's a Ray. You ain't paying no bills. You ain't going to school. You ain't got no job. You a Ray. You know what I'm saying? So, me and my wife, we was in the car. We was riding over there. I already called the owners over there from the store by me living on 71st and all that. I know all the stores, all that. That's how Fiesta on back to Orbit. Orbit used to be on across the street on Euclid, 71st and Euclid, but across the track. And then you got Jeffrey Subs and all that shit. So I know all them to the Paxton store. So I had got over with the dude like, man, I need to about T.Roy. I want to do the thing in your store.
Oh, okay.
And so he told me, like, all right, I'll be there. Me and my wife will be there. Come through at this time. So me and Nene smoking. We got us some jerk. We got us some jerk villa. We smoking. And we just chilling. And the dude is out there. The dude wasn't out there when we pulled up. But he walked right there. Now, I'm smoking, but I got my mask down. I'm smoking and shit because I don't know when I'm about to hop out the car when they pulling up. So I'm smoking, pass the blunt to my wife, and I turn around again. Now this motherfucker looking in. Now he called some little boys. See, everybody ain't seeing that part. He called some kids. He done walked off and got some kids. So when he come back, I see him clutching. Yeah, he was clutching like his gun was hanging out his sleeve, but it was down. And he kept on looking in. So, me being a street dude, bro, I bail out. What the fuck we gonna sit in the car for and let him shoot inside the car and kill both of us? I hop out that motherfucker like, what I'm talking about? What's up, bro? And then that caught him off guard. So that let me know me hopping out was the best thing to do. Because he was nervous when I hopped out. He was looking more anxious of shooting in there and running back around the corner. I'm talking about 2 dead people on 71st and King. You see how this story go, how the news trying to report this shit? 2 people sitting in the cars killed on 71st. I'm talking about these motherfuckers, we have no suspects. No, I hopped out. I was clutching too. You know what I'm saying? So, I was just trying to inform him, like, you ain't got to worry about me. You worry about Lil Ray right now. You worry about the motherfuckers who out here who tearing this motherfucker up. Because if I wanted to kill you, bro, we would have been shot you. We wouldn't even park right here under no fucking cameras. Some people don't think, bro. They be out there off them drugs. Then the nigga was like 45, 50 years old.
For real. He sounded like an old
What you done with that mask on?
Yeah.
The fuck you think I'm doing with this mask on, nigga? Trying to stay away from you motherfuckers on everything. You know what I'm talking about? Like, but I understand, like, some people in the comments was like, oh, Swipe, man, you got on the mask. Nah, bro. You looking for bullshit. Because if you 45, 50 years old standing on 71st Street, on everything, you failed in life. For real, you failed. And then to go and get some kids to handle your motherfucking business, bro. He went to go and grab Shorty now. So when I bailed out, Shorty now walked off.
Real talk.
They walked the fuck off. Shorty them got low, man. On everything, bro. I was just really concerned about my wife, though. You know what I'm talking about? My wife ain't from the city. You know what I'm saying? If something happened to her, like hell no. And we trying to get some content. Something happened to her, bro. Like,
so what happened after you said that to him? Because that's when the camera stopped. When the video stops, did he just walk away?
Yeah, he walked off.
Okay.
He walked off. As I'm turning back around, he walking off now. As I'm turning back around and telling you worry about Lil Ray. Don't worry about me, nigga. On everything. He stay talking about my mask. I'm sitting in my car. And I got tents on the car. So how the fuck you looking at now? You thirsty. They robbing people. they hijacking people. He thought it was one of those, bro, until he seen my mask. He probably thought it was a sweet lick because he seen the white girl up in the car. And so I leaned up. You know what I'm talking about? Like, they got motives, bro. Like, niggas out here got weird motives.
Does that, like, you coming from the streets, bro? Like, I know I don't personally felt this type of way. I'm growing out of it, like, people staring at you. Does that still bother you? Because you talk about, like, being strategic, chess, your mind is your nine.
It don't even bother me, man. Because, look, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm in the city, no mask. Walking around fresh cut, no mask, none of that, man. I'm talking about... Don't nobody know who I am. But when I got on my mask and I'm downtown or something, they be like, damn, you Trenches News? Like, I ain't never got no bad vibes from nobody in the streets, bro. Everybody who see me, bro, they look at me like somebody out of Chicago doing something. Or they made it. They look at it like I made it, bro. So I just be happy with that shit. I be content with it, bro. Like, at least somebody.
No, I'm talking about, like, mugging. You know how people, like, mean mugging you? Or just, like, staring at you? Not because you Trenches News, but just in general, like, staring at you. Does that bother you?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I ain't got no, hell no. I ain't got no problem with that as long as you don't touch, bro. Like, you could look all you want to. Like, I wasn't paying attention to him until I seen the gun. I wasn't even trying to, like, I wasn't even thought about nothing until I seen that gun hanging out, the barrel of the gun hanging out his coat. And it was down on the side, like, you know, I'm in the trenches. So when a nigga playing around with it, like, you trying to shoot, nigga, you trying to pop. You know what I'm talking about, and run.
Get away.
Yeah, bro. So that's the only time, bro. But I'd be in malls and stores and shit. Like one time in Peoria, a nigga was watching me so hard, I took off my mask. Like, what's up, bro? You know me? He like, nah, bro, I thought you was somebody else. Like, he was looking at me the whole time, me and Nene in Peoria mall. Now, I got it on me, though. You know what I'm talking about? Like, if it come down to it, it's going to be a mall shooting, bro. If it come down to my life and your life, I ain't trying to hit everybody on that, but I ain't gonna let nobody take my life though. Like, I don't give a fuck what we got. I ain't gonna say, oh, we under camera, none of that. It's called self-defense. On some real shit. They know I might get for the felon for the gun. I'll take that gun charge.
But you still breathing though.
I'm still breathing, bro.
You're still around for your lady and your
family. I'm still here, bro. So
yeah.
I'll take all them charges. I'll take the little fucking charges. I know my wife's still gonna be here.
Yeah.
When I get out, she gonna do the whole bit with me. You know, that's the difference this time.
Yeah.
Than all the other ones.
Nah, real talk, bro. Yeah, I want to ask you about that because that's like one of the viral videos on your channel. But man, aside from that, what do you think really was the video or the videos that started to like put your channel on another level? Because you almost at 100K right now. Ain't no telling what it's gonna be by the time this part of the interview drop. You feel me? But like, what's some of the videos that you think really took it over the top?
Oh, the over the top, my rise and falls, all that. I came up with that too. The rise and fall, like I came up with that series, the rise and fall, that series. Then I got like the Harry and Marv, the Cdai, Ron doing Cdai.
Right.
I got the Sloppy 5. Yeah, I got a lot of funny shit, man. That videos that just went up, bro. Like that just.
So it's not one particular video.
Yeah, it ain't one particular, man.
Just being creative, being consistent.
Y'all be consistent, be creative. Do you, bro. Not what nobody else want to do. That's why it's so easy for me now, because I just do me, bro. Like, I'm content with myself. I look in the mirror and get up and I'm content with myself, bro. I ain't got to tell myself a lie or none of that. Like, I get money. I get it all the time. And, you know, my family's straight. We go to the store anytime we want to. On everything. The kids eat out 2 weeks in a row. No food. Nene ain't cooking nothing. We just eating out. You know, that's God, bro. And we get that shit right back. That's God, bro. That's God, bro. It's just a blessing to me, bro. So I'm going to stay alive, and I suggest them and everybody else, like, just be content with it and, you know, do you. Feel free to do you. Like, don't do what nobody else doing, bro. Do you. Like, that's all you got to do. Do you. Or should I say, don't worry about what nobody else doing, because sometimes you have to take a blueprint from what people doing.
Sure.
But,
inspiration.
Yeah, but do your own thing, though. Do your own thing, what you want to do with your channel. Don't let nobody get in your inbox, oh, you should do this. Nah. You wouldn't be humble if you do that, what they said. It'll be their channel then.
Man, being a content creator and coming from a place like Chicago and touching on like topics like that, has anybody ever reached out to you and asked you to take anything down?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. The Sloppy 5 shit. fucking
Harry and Marv.
Not the Harry or Marv. I did something on Zoo.
Oh, baby.
Zoo ain't like that. Zoo ain't like that shit. Shout out to Zoo though. He a real dude, bro. He ain't disrespect me or nothing. He a real dude, bro. Like we all come from the low end. You know, it's just I told him like I tell anybody else, and out of respect, like, I'm getting my paper. I ain't finna rob nobody for it. I ain't finna kill nobody for it. I finna talk this shit out and get paid for it. You hit me for talking. I ain't finna go out there and be killing nobody or try to get into no shit to go to jail and none of that. Hell no. I'm a report. I'm gonna tell about my life story. And if it's public record out there, you can't say you can't say nobody doing none of that if it's public record. This shit on the news and everything. Yeah. Why can't I report about it? You know, so I had a couple people, but Zoo came respectful. Drilla inboxed me one time. Drilla respectful though. Shout out to Drilla too. And Drilla, he ain't say take it down. It was he say, man, don't be playing with my name like that. I say, man, what you talking about, Drilla? He say, he got on that at first though, until I explained it to him. Like, no, bro, I ain't say nothing like that. He was on a police car. It was a situation where Drilla was on a police car, and the crime chaser sent it to me. Like, man, I think they locked Drilla up for the Washington Park shooting or some shit. So I see him on the car. I'm like, what the fuck is he come outside and he see the law got everything taped off across the street. That nigga say I was trying to make sure none of my homies ain't get hit. So I understood that, but Drilla came respectful though. You know, I had Drilla, Poodle, Lil Flair. But I know them. They just don't know me. I know them though. You know, like Poodle, I know Poodle. You know what I'm talking about? Seeing them around playing basketball. They was good basketball players, bro. Like before all the bullshit, Lil Reese now. Lil Reese could score 30, bro. Before all this bullshit. Lil Reese supposed to be in the G League or something like that right now, bro. I ain't gonna need a lie to you. They used to run 71st basketball courts. Don't nobody know about that. Scrap. NBA player. Motherfucking Kimion, 051 NBA player. On everything, man. I'm telling you, like NBA players, bro, who could drop 30. Like street niggas who could drop 30 on the court. Scrap 30. On everything, bro. Like, I'm seeing it with my own eyes, bro. Like, for real.
What about the dude Melly? Was he a b-ball player too?
I don't know about Melly. I know from 051 though, Kimion. Like, I done seen some of his little, you know, some of his little shits. And yeah, he could hoop. And then everybody in jail be talking about Kimion. Like, they be like, we putting our money up on 051 Kimion. I'm like, I gotta see this little motherfucker hoop.
He cold.
Yeah, he cold. He gotta be cold, bro. The whole jails and the prisons vouching for you on the basketball.
What he locked up for?
Now he out. He out. He from 051. He out. He out. He stay out of jail. I don't even think he be going to jail. He usually stay low.
You said 051 Kimion.
Yeah, they say he can hoop, man. They like dropping 30s and shit. And then when I seen the little highlights and shit of him playing ball,
he was cold.
Hell yeah. Like, hell, he ain't supposed to be on no internet. Shit, if I had they talent, I'd be in the NBA.
You said Lil Reese was cold.
Lil Reese cold, bro. Lil Reese was cold. He ain't cold now, probably. He ain't lost it. Lil Reese, this was in 2009, 2010, bro, when he was scoring 30. He lost it now, I'm pretty sure. The lean and the weed and the concerts and the gun wounds, the gunshot wounds and all that shit. He done lost it now.
Did you got any? You got to shout out to Lil Reese, man.
Shout out to Lil Reese.
Yeah, he looking healthy. His voice sound a lot better now.
Lil Reese sound like he getting back, bro. That's that jail, though. Jail will heal you up.
And save your life.
And save your life. Jail's the best thing that happened to me. It showed me a lot of shit, bro. Told me to be humble, patient. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, when you see it, when you know, like, this for all the youth, too, out there. This for all y'all, bro. When you go to jail, bro, it's gonna be your mama. It's gonna be your mama. It's probably your brothers or something, your sisters. That's about it, man. Everybody else don't depend on, man. Your homies and all that don't depend on, bro. But yeah, if you could work a job, if you can go in jail and work, you definitely could work a job, bro. I had went to jail though. I had caught a case while I was on parole. I was on parole and I caught this case of serving a police officer. I didn't serve him shit though. On everything. This motherfucker I was with I served them, and they charged both of us. They gave both of us the same charge. That's how I ended up beating it. That's how I ended up beating it. They charged us with the same shit, bro. As if both of us served them. So they both of them put, but they try to pull it because we was in this small town. So they try to pull it. So anyways, I was in Stateville on a parole violation. By me catching that case, I was on parole violation. And, man, I thought about calling everybody. I was like, bro, I can't sit. I got $9,000 by myself. This 2020, I got $9K by myself on everything. I'm like, man, I'm finna try to call Duck. He gave me this number. So I had this girl called Duck and was like, man, I need $3K, bro. And I'm gonna get out, bro, on parole. Cause if I beat this parole board, they gotta let me back to the county to bond out. You know what I'm talking about? I beat the parole board. I went in front of that lady. I told her I ain't never had no drug case. I ain't never sold her nothing. Never got caught with nothing that no nothing, bro. Like, for real. And she had motherfucker looked at my records and said, this your second chance to get back out there and fight. And she let me out, released me back to the world. So as I'm in my cell and I get my phone call, I call Duck and tell him I need the 3. Duck had said on Tuka. Yeah, he said, you know how they say on Tuka, but they used to say this shit all the time back then, like 13. Like, people who be always mentioning on people, they won't say on Tuka, they'll say on Buka. You gotta catch it with your ears, bro. Or whoever did, they'll mix the name. And then if you ain't paying attention, they'll be like, oh, this the reason why I ain't said it. I said it on Buka anyway. You know what I'm talking about? Like, so I'm like, Duck, man, I can't play around. I'm trying to get up out of there. I got 9K, bro. I need 3. And Duck, he got it to me, bro. He got his shit back, but he got it to me, though. He got me out of that bitch.
And that was before he passed away?
Hell yeah, it was before he passed away, y'all.
Obviously it was before he passed away, but how much, how close and together was it when you got out and he got, murdered?
I got out 2020 I end up getting back in that county, getting back in front of that county for a bond, getting my bond reinstated. March of 2020, COVID.
Damn. So early stages of the pandemic.
Yeah.
And he passed in what?
2020 August.
August. Yeah. August 11th, August 10th.
4th.
Why I say August 11th? What am I thinking about August 11th?
Yeah, August 4th.
Somebody passed on August 11th.
I know Tuka Day like August 10th.
Oh, was it the OD dude? Was that?
OD on the 5th, I think. Yeah, OD shit on the 5th. Or was it on the 11th?
It's some day I'm getting mixed up with August 11th. So yeah, that's crazy. So it was only a few months later. Did you get a chance to chop it up with him after you got out? Duck?
Yeah, I got a chance to chop it up with Duck. Man, I used to tell him, like, who was dude with them? Like, I went to the crib. My people crib and shit, who me and Duck both stayed with. You know what I'm saying? And I had seen Duck whole fucking kneecap was off. You know what I'm talking about? He came in the crib, like, it was like 4 in the morning, bro. And his whole kneecap was like, not blown off. His kneecap was like scraped off. I'm like, damn, what happened, bro? Like, man, we got into it at the club. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, you got to get you some real people around you, bro. Like, likes to carry motherfuckers who, who armed and shit. You can't. It's one thing for a motherfucking fella to have a gun, bro, but you don't know how to shoot, because you ain't never been to no training or nothing. You just shooting up shit. You shooting up the whole fucking place, ain't hit nobody. So I'm telling Duck this, like, this the shit conversation that I used to have with them, bro. Like, I never had no frivolous conversation with them. If I ever had a conversation with Duck and I talked to him, I was talking to him about his music, how to help him get to the top, how I'm going to take him to every radio station, and shit like that. And we played, and he always respected me, and that's why I hold down his name always, bro. Like, for real, I was banking on him to make it. I was banking on him to make it before the slide. Like, the slide, that was going to be my way out the street. When I started fucking with them, that was going to be my way, legitly out the street. If I could get them, I told Manny, if I could get them to the record label and all that, bro, let's cut me in on everything. Let's cut me in on everything, bro. And I did. I damn near took them now. Like, we was talking to Interscope. We talked to all type of labels, bro. It was just that Keith was with Interscope, and they was asking them, would it be a problem if him and them and Keith shared a label? And they told him, they kept it real with him. We see that nigga, we gonna tear his head off. And we ain't heard from them people since.
Damn, so you know how you hear the rumors like it'll be like Keith or like well at that time I know he not on the majors no more, like Durk or Reese or somebody like that, like kind of keeping the door shut for, you know, for Duck and them. So it was more so Duck them being honest and kind of like messing up the opportunity for themselves, or a little bit of both?
No, this what they said. Like they told them about themselves. Like the A&Rs and shit. They was like, man, we hear y'all robbing people, killing people, all type of shit, bro. Like I was there on the phone call, bro. We in the studio on a conference call. We Interscope, bro. On everything, all them right there. That's how they found out about the blackballing. That's how they found out about the blackballing that day. When that's when everybody got we ain't heard of blackballing before that. Like I knew what blackballing was, but they ain't know what blackballing until then. They blackballing us. Then everybody got to saying the shit. Now everybody being blackballed. It's hard though, because you got the internet. Like you said, a short of me hopping out of the car saying Lil Ray right now.
$1 million+.
That's how easy it is, man. Niggas just be making excuses out here, you know. And then talent you can't deny. You can't blackball talent.
Real talk. Man, what's your relationship with the remaining FBG members? I know you don't have some issues with like Young and Butter. You know, Cash passed away. But like Dutchie, Young, like the father, like what's your relationship with everybody?
FBG, it's only 2 of them left. That's FBG. It's only 2 FBGs left on everything. That's Young and Dutchie. I ain't got no problem with either of them. I talk to Young. And I don't talk to Dutchie, but Dutchie the realest nigga. That's from over that side, period. You heard it from Trenches News. Why
do you say that, bro?
Man, Dutchie, man, he gonna tell it like it is. He ain't sugarcoat shit like the rest of them niggas. If Dutchie don't mess with you, he gonna tell you. Shorty real. I'm telling you. He ain't trying to fake kick it, and he paranoid. That's why I love him. Because he paranoid, bro. He gonna stay alive a long time, bro. Dutchie, it's like Dutchie see shit from far away, bro. I ain't going on everything. I'm good. You hear me? It ain't that he's scared. He just, like, he got an intuition, bro, of some shit happening. Like, you know, he a real little nigga, though, bro. Like, that's the realest little nigga I met over there. That me and Dutchie got into it, too. We got into it over some bullshit, the front seat or something. You was about to box or some shit. And, but he pissed me off, and he was like, man, that nigga BD, I don't trust him. He just came from the other side. You hear me? Dutchie was the only person who ever said this shit. It was funny. But we grew the relationship, bro. Like, Dutchie used to come over my house, we pouring up lean, we smoking, you know, all that shit, bro. Like, he always been respectful, bro. He never disrespected me, never looked down on me or none of that, on everything. And little Shorty doing this thing, he be flea and all that, bro.
Yeah, they be fly, bro.
Yeah, Dutchie and Young been fly, bro. They been fly before this shit. Like, when niggas was dirty, they was fly.
Bro, that dude Young be fly, bro. I ain't really too hip to Dutchie's page like that, but just seeing Young in them different interviews and with the North Faces on.
Oh yeah, Young, that's how they is, bro. Them Cash, his other brother Els.
Yeah, Cash was fly.
Yeah, they always they be fly. You know what I'm talking about? Many gonna make sure they fly, but now they could do for themselves now. But that's how they is. Once you come up like that, you know, that's just a state. You know, you got an image.
No, for sure. For sure. Why you ain't throw Butter in there? You said he said Young and Dutchie. He said they the 2 remaining ones.
Yeah, they the only 2 FBGs that I know, man.
He got the FBG in his name.
Yeah, I mean that's what they said, man. So I just respect people like the.
You said say that last part.
I don't see people together. That's what I'm saying. It'd be hard for me to believe it when you don't see the team together. You know what I'm talking about?
For sure.
Like you just seen Durk and OTF and all TTE. You know, they letting it be known. OTF is not 300. It's not TTE. You let us know that. They let us know that a long time ago. Yeah. They ain't FBG. It's only 2 of us left. No, Billion ain't even FBG. Billionaire extortion gang, I think. Yeah, extortion, some shit. Whatever in Arizona that shit called they got.
I got you. Man, you just brought up a name, bro. Man, over the months I've been tuning in to your channel, bro, getting more familiar with your content, even like going back and doing my research, checking out previous videos. Man, like you done been a little hard on Durk, man. Like, what's your feelings towards Durk or your issues with Durk?
I ain't got no issues with Lil Durk at all. Like, I'm probably the only one that knew he wasn't no goofy the whole time. Everybody called him a goofy and he is singing and all that. I been knew it. I just did. You know, you don't want to let it out, but the paperwork coming out. You know what I'm saying? The paperwork coming out letting y'all know he ain't just a singer. You thought he was. You hear me? Like, I ain't got no problem with it. I was just trying to really protect his ass, you know, because I could have been like, oh man, he did it. But when the paperwork came out, then they be like, damn, Swipe, you said it without saying it, you know? Like shit like that. I ain't got no problem with Durk. I listen to Durk, man. My big brother Imani actually loved Lil Durk. You know what I'm talking about? So he the one who told me when I was in jail, get the what's that shit, Nobody Knows and all that. All the songs he used to be telling me to get from Lil Durk and shit. So I ain't got no problem with him, bro. I it's just that I just hate the fact that Lil Durk got a platform like that, bro. Like, you got a platform, you got millions of people following you, watching you, kids and shit. And this the shit that you choose to rap about and talk about dead people and shit. Like, come on, man. Like, you know, I know we ain't perfect or none of that, but yeah, I ain't got no problem with Lil Durk. It's just that, you know, the shit that he do and, you know, he just be moving wrong, bro. Like, you $1 million nigga hang with $100 niggas. You know, like, niggas gonna be your downfall. You know, if you don't, he probably don't see it, but from the outside looking in, I'll be like, damn, he gonna crash. What's the chances of 5, 6 niggas going to jail that's around you? What's the chances of, if they keep on getting out and getting out and going in and getting out and getting out, what's the chances that they gonna start looking to the motherfucker who getting them out? You know what I'm talking about? I thought, wow, I was like, damn, who the fuck keep on getting them out?
And Rico coming.
Yeah, bro, like, come on, man. So I ain't got no problem with him. I just be, you know, A for the game. And whether he listen to it or he hear about it, they probably be like, oh, he a hater. You know what I'm saying? He broke. You know? Broke to me is you ain't got shit. That's being broke. But if you paying your bills, still got some money in the account, then man, you ain't broke, man. See, niggas be chasing millions of dollars. I just be like, shit, if I could do $300 a day, I'm good. $300 a day times 30 is what? 9,000.
That's beautiful.
You hear me?
That's
like,
beautiful.
I don't be trying to go for the kill, overkill, none of that. I go for the living. And then you stack that shit. So if like you get 9 and your bills 2 or 3 a month, then you spend 2, you still got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Put up.
Yeah.
And then that other shit coming the next month. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you just gotta be smart with it, man. You gotta grow up, bro. Niggas still chasing clothes and chains and all type of shit, bro. Like, I don't chase that shit, bro. I be good, bro. As long as I be fresh, bro. I be fresh in my own world, bro.
For sure.
As long as my shoes be white, my pants clean, my new hoodie on every time. You know what I'm talking about? I got a million of these motherfuckers. You need to make me one every goddamn it other day. Try that song.
For sure.
It's just same color, so everybody be like, "You got on the same hoodie."
Yeah, you got the ski mask, all that.
Yeah.
I mean, what's show? Is that the Trenches News mask? You know they got like the poo shots. Is that the Trenches News?
They always talking about the same mask, man. I got 1 million masks, bro. That I keep on me, man. I might do an interview right now with you, and then I might go into another interview, and you know what I'm talking about? Like, I keep masks on me.
For sure. But it ain't for sticking up.
No, it ain't for sticking up no more, man.
Look at you now, bro. The Lord is real, man. It's
man, God is good, bro. I must say that, bro. And I don't go to church, but man, Jesus is the head of my household, man. Like,
for sure.
We rock out, bro. Like, you know, I don't even get into religion, but you know, it's just that He blessed me so much, bro. He did so much for my life, like transformed me, bro. You know, got me out of a gang. You know, I don't claim no blocks or none of that, bro. It's just me and my wife and my kids, bro. Like, and I'm gonna protect them at all costs, bro. Like, that's it. It ain't nothing else. Like, family is family when I see them. But ain't too many of them. You know what I'm talking about? Due to my brother getting killed, like, it's like a split in the family. Like, half my family don't fuck with each other, and the other half, you know, they fuck with me. Due to my brother getting killed, so it split up our whole family. You know.
Yeah. Nah, man, but with Trenches News, bro, I really appreciate the opportunity to chop it up with you, man. I think you done dropped a lot of game for the viewers, man. Some dope stories. Is there any shout outs you want to give? Anything you want to let the people know before we sign off, bro?
Hey, for sure, man. I want to give a shout out to the whole Trisha News Network. Shout out my boy C Hood, Ray Duck, Big Boss Rob, Dro the Mall, Hustle Man, Kaya Baby, Dat Beezy, NC, Sparks Visual, I said Hustle Man,
Queen Lotus,
Queen Lotus, Jeffrey Manor, Eastside Jeffrey Manor, Big Homie Slim. Man, shout out all y'all, man. Shout out Hungry Mama 773, man. If y'all in Chicagoland area, you gotta go and get Hungry Mamas, man. You gotta go and get Hungry Mamas if you in Chicago, man. Hungry Mama 773. Shout out my boy Prince Easy, man. Shout out Scud Gang, Dirt Clan for supporting my movement, man. You know what I'm talking about, and accepting that I ain't in the streets and let me do me. And shout out everybody who support me, man, on my network. I love you, my beautiful wife Nene too. You know, big support, man. Big support system, bro. Like, but I love y'all. Shout out to AHumbleSoul. Man, make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. I'm gonna be promoting him and all that shit too, man. You know what I'm talking about. Make sure y'all mess with him like y'all mess with me, man. It's Trisha News. I'm out.